Okay, so now if you're ready to take on another breath practice following the concepts within chapter 2, I'm going to offer 2 types of breath practices. So remember, we're just experiencing these, so it doesn't have to be perfect. So if it's a little bit challenging in the beginning, that makes perfect sense. Know that you're not doing anything wrong. You're just new to it, so it might take a little more practice. So just let it come into you, let the experience and the information wash over you, and then begin inserting it into your day so that it becomes a practice. And then eventually maybe it becomes a tool that you can return to when you're feeling a little out of balance. So first we're going to start with following our breath. And this might be a little bit different than what you've been used to, but we're going to be following sort of the diaphragmatic direction of the breath. So we're going to, as we inhale, we're going to set the intention of the inhale dropping down into the root of our body. And then as we exhale, we're going to lift. So the exhale then lifts up into the front brain. So remember, the longer we exhale, the more soothing and calming and grounding that is. And as we use our breath, and as our breath begins to calm the mind, then our cortex is online, and that's what's available to us to make good decisions. So it's not enough just to say to someone, take a deep breath, if they're upset about something. We really have to be able to guide the breath and have the breath available so that our cortex becomes online. So I'm going to use my hands, and this is very simple. You can do this with me, or you can just listen to the sound of my voice. So first, let's make sure we have a relaxed belly. So we've been using our core in some of those standing poses. If you did the standing poses, you know that you were using the container of your body for the balance and rhythm. Now we're just going to focus on rhythm from a soft place. So if you've been holding in your belly, now it's time to let it go. When you're ready, you'll inhale, dropping down, and then exhale. I like to turn my palms up. Exhale, let the breath come up to the brain. Inhale, drop down. Exhale, let it rise up to the brain. Remember, soft belly, just inhale, exhale through the nose. Two more rounds. And when you're ready, then just place your hands on your lap. And from here, we're going to go into an alternate nostril breath practice. So to begin, we're not going to use our hands yet. We're just going to notice the breath coming in the right nostril and out the left nostril. We're just noticing in the right nostril, out the left nostril. So smooth, fluid breath. You're just noticing the breath as it travels in through the right. Pause at the center of your brain, and then exhale. Notice your breath as it exits through the left nostril. One more time. Notice the inhale on the right nostril. Pause at the center of your brain. Notice the exhale through the left nostril. Now let's do that 3 more times, switching direction. As you inhale, notice the breath going in the left nostril. Pause at the top. Exhale, notice the breath going out the right nostril. Inhale left. Pause at the top. Exhale right. So there's no gripping. This is just a smooth, fluid breath. We're just noticing. One more time. After you finish that exhale, just breathe naturally here. If your eyes were closed, softly blink them open. So now I'm going to offer the hand mudra to do alternate nostril breathing. So we're going to lower the first two fingers, the middle and index finger, leaving our ring and pinky and thumb extended. So this is our earth, water, and fire elements. The placement of the hand mudra to the nose is on the skin, the flesh of the outside of the nose. So we're just going to rest, when we're breathing out through the left, we're going to rest our thumb. When we're breathing out through the left, we're going to rest our ring finger, just resting it on the flesh of the skin. The reason we're doing this is to balance the two hemispheres. The nostrils in traditional yoga are considered an access, an avenue to the nadis in our body. So we're bringing in a practice where we're going to inhale and exhale, switching back and forth, and that lines up with the two hemispheres of the brain. So for anyone who is experiencing a lot of anxiety or too much, if there's too much in your field, in your life, this is a wonderful practice just to bring you back into the center. It sometimes takes practice, but I'll do this slowly. You can join me whenever you're ready. And then the time to practice this, if you're looking to do this for cleansing, for purification in the morning, you could do this before you get ready for your day, before you leave your house, before you even shower. Then in the evening, you could do this before you meditate, before you get ready for bed, so that you're really then calming the central nervous system. So all these things that we've done have been for the benefit of the central nervous system. So the balance between the sympathetic and the parasympathetic, that's everything that this chapter and these practices are benefiting. Okay, so now we will begin. So I like to close my eyes. You're welcome to close your eyes or watch me if you would feel more comfortable. So just notice which nostril is a little more dominant right now. It doesn't have an impact, but it's important that we just notice how we're feeling before we get started. So when you're ready to exhale, you'll close off the right nostril, exhale left, inhale left, close off the left, open the right, exhale, inhale, close off the right, exhale left, inhale left, close off the right, exhale, inhale, and continue on following your natural breath pattern, inhaling and exhaling smoothly. When you get to the top of an inhale, you might pause. The pause is not a long restriction, it's just a simple pause. And then you switch on every exhale. Remember, top of the inhale, slight pause, and then switch on the exhale. When you're ready, finish your exhale on the left side. Remove your hand from your face. Let your hand rest on your leg. keeping your awareness right at the center, the point between your two eyebrows, middle of your forehead, between your two eyebrows, keeping your attention right there. Breathe naturally. And then if you like, you can go back to the first breath practice where we send our exhale up to the front brain and we inhale and bring it back down. You could do that if you're still wanting a little more time with this breath practice. You could also just follow your breath, noticing your inhale and exhale. Maybe noticing the pause at the end of the inhale and the end of the exhale. And whenever you feel ready to close out your practice, bring your palms together and slightly rub your palms together, using that friction to create some heat. And then we're going to cup the eyes, breathing in to receive your healing touch. And then exhaling it out and opening your palms up so that it benefits the whole world. If you join me for this full practice, thank you so much for your time. What you're doing is so important for you and for everyone. It's how you show up in the world. If you've done this in pieces and parts, again, thank you so much for returning to this practice. Such a gift that you can give to yourself and to everyone around you. Be well.